took the seat out to have the hood wrapped up in blankets. I'm gonna need that later today, I believe. So that's why I took it out, just to have as much room in here as possible. But I'm gonna catch up with you guys in a little bit. That tugboater be chopping. We'll see if we can get this hood fixed up. Oh boy. This is probably a bad idea. Real bad idea, but fuck it. Alright, welcome back to the channel, everyone. As you guys can see, I'm gonna go ahead and roll my window up a little bit. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I forgot how wicked loud this car is. As you guys can see, we are in the 2-valve now. I do have an appointment this morning, which I'm late to go to, to see how much it would cost to go ahead and align the fenders so the hood will sit flush in the car. Now, I have the hood on the car right now. It's held on by, obviously, like the hood latches. I have the hood latched on the car, and I also have the hood secured down via a bungee cord to the radiator support. So it looks like it's gonna fly off, but that thing is not flying off. It's on. So we're about to go over there right now. The reason I'm actually driving over there with the hood like this is so they can see exactly kind of how it's positioned, pretty much how the old hood was, and what they can do to pretty much get it in line so the hood can be operational without having to use a bungee cord, and without having to actually be worried about it flying up. Now, yes, I didn't list the car for sale. Is the car still for sale? Yes, but it's a very big but. Depending on how the turnout goes and how I'm feeling, I might keep the car. Now, part of me wants to keep it, part of me doesn't. I'm still kind of like solidified on the fact that even if I do keep the car, I'm probably not gonna make that many videos with it, just for the fact that I only realistically want to keep this car for raw enjoyment factor, and that's just to take it out for roll nights and and stuff like that. I don't really care about making videos on this thing no more, but again, it is pretty stout for, oh my god, look at this bullshit. Come on, man. It is pretty stout for what it is, and that's part of the reason why I want to keep it. I've had a lot of time wasters these past couple days. Guys say, hey, I'm gonna come take a look at it. They'll do the bullshit, money spread. I got the cash in hand, and it always follows up with, oh, I gotta ask my wife, this and that. I'm like, bro, just say you just can't buy the car. Don't waste my time. So I'm like, you know what? Well, I'm dealing with all that bullshit. Let me go ahead and see if I can get the car kind of where I want it in these next couple of days. So we'll see how it turns out. We'll see how it turns out. I think I'm gonna like it the way it's gonna look with the hood like actually on, because I do like the carbon fiber hood. I really do. It's a little bit different. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I would be like, yes, carbon fiber hood on the car when I first got it, but I don't know. I feel like paint match would have looked slightly better, but hell, we'll see how it turns out. I'm definitely not gonna paint match this shit. I'm gonna just get this thing lined up, and that's gonna be it. And if I really decide to keep the car, put the hood latches on it, because like right now, it's something I'm probably just gonna take out when I absolutely just I'm actually gonna be picking up another daily driver. Not a vet, I need another real daily driver. Like a little like Honda, you know, Accord or like something like that. Civic, old, something like $2,000. Something that I can just drive. If something happens to it, you know, take it to the junkyard, get another one type deal. So there's a nice little Firebird back there. I don't know if you guys can see. It's pretty good. Some people actually wanted to trade an 02 Camaro for this. I've had some guys trying to trade trucks. I'm like, I don't want any of that, dude. No. It's not a C5 FRC or a base model C5 with a target top. Or maybe some guy wants to trade a C5Z for some reason. You never know. Don't hit me up. I'm surprised I haven't got any Gen 1s for trade, because when I had the white car listed, I had a lot of Gen 1s for trade. I'm not gonna lie, depending on the Gen 1, like if it was like clean, with like, you know, tasteful mods done or stock, I'd actually consider it. I'd be like, huh. So I've never had a Gen 1 Mustang, or an S197 Mustang for that matter. Never had an 05 to 14 car, so hey, somebody wants to trade an 05 to 14 car for this. Actually, no, I take that back. If somebody wants to trade an 11 to 14 car, I do not want a 3-valve. Nothing against 3-valves, but it'd be a complete waste of time for me to mess with a 3-valve. It'd be just like this. That guy is hauling ass. Hit me up. You see the hood? I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's kind of like, but it ain't going nowhere. We about to get to the gas station. I gotta put this thing back up to full, because we got that race pump in the back, and we definitely do not want to be going ahead and having this shit out on us anytime soon. So I'll catch up with you guys when we get close to the gas station. All right, let's see how packed my second home is. It's not bad actually today. Good old E85, and the gas is going up. Damn, that's just 2Ks over. Why the hell is it still high? All right, let me go ahead and fill this thing up, and then I'm gonna catch you guys when we're back on the road. All right, don't look too bad. Hope you guys can hear me through the wind noise, but you guys can see we got it bungee corded. The latch is operational. Ain't going nowhere. Let's head over there. Whew. It looks like my old hood. How it kind of sat. The crazy thing is, this technically is more secure. As stupid as that sounds, this technically is. But let's go ahead, get over to the body shop and see what they say.
A few moments later.
All right, so it's a couple hours later, and I gotta go back up to the body shop to give them verbal as well as written consent to cut into the hood. It's not gonna be visible from the outside. It's not gonna be visible from me, you know, driving the car. It's just an area where the intake piping is kind of resting on the hood that has to be kind of shaved so it can clear it. And obviously, since it is a carbon hood and it's not an OEM hood, and this is also not, you know, insurance work, they don't want to be liable if something doesn't go, you know, right, which I fully understand. So I gotta go over there, give them written as well as verbal consent, so I can go ahead, you know, and have this all situated. So far it's looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and roll some clips. It looks way better than it did before. Yes, I'm still gonna be doing hood pins with the car because it is a carbon fiber hood. It's very light, and some of the fact that it has been cut it probably is gonna be flopping a lot more now because more wind is gonna be getting into areas that, you know, it shouldn't be in. So let's get over there, man. Might have to put it down.
One eternity later.
All right, we're back in my usual spot. Well, actually, not my usual spot. There's a cop parked up at my usual spot. Unfortunately, it's been like 2-3 weeks since I've been to that spot. I think it's because people are doing burnouts, unfortunately. Now, the hood is on the car. I think it looks pretty good. It actually looks so good that I might actually have to keep this thing. I ain't gonna lie. I'm really happy with it. Let me go ahead and show you guys exactly what's going down. Hopefully you can hear me because I'm not technically where I'm usually recording these type of reveal videos. There's a cop there and it's rush hour traffic, but I gotta get this done right now. So here it is. The carbon fiber hood is on the car. Really, really happy with it. Fitment is about like an 8 out of 10, but considering the fact this car had to be played with to go ahead and get this to fit, I'm satisfied. I'm more than satisfied. Now, this is something that I'm noticing and experiencing firsthand. Anderson's composite versus the TruFiber hood. You guys can see here, this is not a blemish. This is clear coat that's already kind of like off the hood. Now, this hood literally has not been on the car for longer than a day. So that's kind of concerning. I'm gonna have to get this hood re-clear coated with the automotive clear coat, not the marine grade clear coat, which I know is on the car right now, just based off it already being gone on kind of like a high, you know, impact area. It's not a rock chip, it's literally soft. But for the most part, I think it looks pretty good. You can see from back here, we did not actually have to go ahead and modify behind it like my previous hood, which I do believe was a TruFiber hood as well. It is secured down. The hood pins are not on it, but this thing is, I don't think it's really going anywhere. I'm still gonna do hood pins, but I got faith in it. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and knock on all the plastic that this shit not gonna come off. I mean, I was already on the highway, but I really wasn't going fast. Hey, we'll find out firsthand. If I take this to like 120 miles an hour, we'll see if it stays, you know, latched up. Oh my God, I hope it does. But as far as the fitment goes, I think it's pretty decent. The fenders have to be played with. And you guys can see here, this is literally as close as it's gonna get. Aftermarket hood, not OEM fenders. On this side, you guys can see this side, it's a little bit pressed down, and I think that has to do with the fender. But I think it's pretty good. Way better than it was before. Before, with the old hood, like, I could damn near, you could see the hood lift. This, I mean, it's secured down. It is secured down. And I think it looks pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of people are kind of indifferent, carbon on black, but with the RPF ones and the finish they're in, I think it kind of sets the car off. Because when you look at it this way, I don't know if it's gonna pick it up on camera, but it looks like it's just straight black, like there is no carbon hood. But when you kind of get around to the front, you could see, bam, it's carbon. And then when you kind of look from the side, you know, it looks like it's black. So I like that. I like that, especially you can kind of see inside with the Corbo seat lettering, you know, popping with the wheels. I think this whole setup's pretty legit. I really do. Now, what I think I'm gonna do, just so it kind of complements everything a little bit more, I think I might have to get the Euro headlights. The Euro headlights here for it, for sure. And I'll probably leave everything else the same in the rear, because those are actually OEM tail lights. I ain't gonna mess with those. Fuck that. But I think definitely just going ahead and swapping out the headlights will be good to go. And obviously putting a real intercooler and not this cheap ass CX Racing junk. It's really gonna go, I think. But that's later down the line. Headlights I'm probably gonna do like within the next couple of days. I'm probably gonna order them as soon as I get home. But I think this shit looked pretty good, man. Inside the car, since it is a 2-inch cowl hood, we're at 2-inch, 3-inch cowl hood. You know, visibility is like stock. I mean, it's not even really a cowl, honestly. We did have to do some cutting underneath. I'm not gonna pop the hood up right now because they're blowing leaves and stuff, but I'll do it in a different video. But visibility is literally like stock. So if you guys are wondering if a 3-inch cowl hood's too much, you won't even notice a difference from the inside. Legitimately, like it's no different. In my personal opinion, coming from a 4-inch cowl hood, this is literally nothing. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think about the new look. Personally, I like the way it looks. I think it's a very clean and focused setup. You know, it's a nice balance. Has a little bit of show, has the go, and overall I think it's a polished turd now. That's what I'm gonna call it. This is like the polished turd, because the hood really just distracts from, you know, the imperfections with the paint and the rock chips. The wheels kind of give it that pop feature with the seats, and overall it looks like a true street car. You know what I'm saying? Like the old hood, the way it was set up, it kind of looked like, you know, it was just a piece of shit, and you know, it was only, you know, set up just to go straight. This, I could take it somewhere and park it up, you know what I'm saying? After like a nice little, you know, detail, it looks pretty good, in my personal opinion. I know some people don't like the wheels, they say the Reicher wheels, but look, you know what I'm saying? This is a focused build, you know what I'm saying? I wanted something that was lightweight, that'll look good, and it'll kind of pop against the paint with this hood, because I had the idea of putting this hood on when I did buy the wheels. Since everything's on the car now, I'm really happy. But again, let me know down in the comment section what y'all think, man. Maybe this is all I needed, man, to go ahead and kind of kick my interest back. I wonder if the car would go faster 60 to 130, because it's technically like more aerodynamic now, and it doesn't have all that stuff, you know, showing in the hood that could potentially be slowing it down. With the new pump that isn't losing fuel pressure, man, I'm gonna have to go ahead and test this thing out, because I mean, it pulls, and obviously the performance is there. You know, that's not why I was gonna sell the car. I'd be lying if I said I was, you know, not satisfied with the performance. This thing is, I've been saying every single time I make a video, this thing is fighting well above its weight class, especially after all the stuff that I see, you know, posted on the forums and the draggy pages. I mean, this thing is doing pretty damn good for 588 wheel. 588 wheel. So if you guys enjoyed the video, feel free, drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications. I still want to go ahead and test this car out now. I really do, against some other cars. I don't really care to drag it no more, because the DA and the weather's starting to get crazy hot out here. But I definitely want to go ahead and see what this thing would do against a mild bolt-on C7Z as well as a bolt-on GT500. I'm not expecting to win, but I just want to see how the car performs against that, because those cars are what people would consider fast, even though realistically, you know, compared to the stuff that really is out here, it's slow. But I want to see what this little 2-valve can do. So if you guys are excited, you know what to do. Catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.